Good morning. Today we are going to start with section 309 to section 313, which deals with two offences, that is robbery and dacoity. Section 309 deals with robbery. The first subsection is just in one sentence. In all robbery, there is either theft or extortion. It means robbery is either theft or extortion plus some additional things. Means theft plus some additional is equal to robbery. Extortion plus some additional things is equal to robbery. Okay, we'll see that. Subsection 2 deals with theft amounting to robbery. Theft is robbery if in order to committing theft, the theft, or in carrying away or attempting to carry away the property which is obtained by theft, the offender for the end voluntarily causes or attempts to cause the person death or hurt or wrongful restraint or fear of instant death or instant hurt or instant wrongful restraint. If these things are there, then theft will not remain just theft, it will amount to robbery. Okay, now this person has to do what? He has to voluntarily cause or attempt to cause death of any person or hurt or wrongful restraint, or he has to cause fear of instant death, just fear of instant death or instant hurt or instant wrongful restraint. And when these things are to be done, in order to the committing of theft or in committing theft, these both are different, isn't it? In the previous video also I explained to you committing the offense and in order to commit the offense. Means one is complete, the other is incomplete. Therefore these things are to be done in order to the committing of theft or in committing the theft or in carrying away or attempting to carry away the property which is obtained by the theft, then that will amount to robbery. Okay, now we'll take an example. If somebody comes in the house, we are outside, and he takes away our property, our movable property, without the consent outside our possession, then that is just a theft. It can't be called as robbery. But we are in the house, he shows us a knife, he puts us into fear of death and takes away the property, then that will be robbery. Means theft will amount to robbery. If we are walking on a road, we are having a bag, some person comes, he snatches the bags and runs away, that is just theft. But if he shows a knife or a pistol to us and snatches the bag and takes it away, then that will amount to robbery. This is the difference. Fear of instant death, instant hurt or instant wrongful restraint or attempt to cause these three things, in that case it amounts to robbery, but theft amounts to robbery there. Okay, this is subsection 2. Subsection 3 states about extortion amounting to robbery. Extortion is robbery if the offender at the time of committing extortion is in the presence of the person put in fear and commits the extortion by putting that person in fear of instant death or instant hurt or instant wrongful restraint to that person or to some other person, and by so putting in fear induces that person so put in fear then and there, this is important, then and there, to deliver up the property, the thing which has been extorted, then in this case it will amount to robbery. It will not remain just extortion. When somebody is putting fear to us, he is calling us and telling that he is going to kill us or some other person. He is making a call, he is making a phone call, and on that phone he is communicating to us like this, and we also fear by that because we know he may kill. He is having the person in his custody whom we are interested and is putting us into fear. And what we do? We give him the ransom. We give him whatever he wants. We keep it somewhere, wherever he has told. Then this will amount to what? Just extortion, because there is no fear of instant death. No fear of instant death is there. Here what is required? Presence is required. In the presence of the person, puts in fear and commits extortion, then that extortion will amount to robbery. Means somebody in our presence shows us the pistol and induces us to deliver the ornaments which we are wearing to give him. He's telling us to deliver. Here it is extortion, but as he is in the presence of us, he is putting us into fear of instant death and all. Instant fear, put in fear and commits extortion by putting that person fear of instant death, fear of instant hurt, or fear of instant wrongful restraint in presence, then that is extortion, but that will not be called as extortion. Additional things are there here. Therefore, it will amount to robbery. Got it? Means the example which we took, like we are on the road, we are having a bag, and somebody comes, he shows us the knife and snatches our bag. Then that is theft amounting to robbery. But if he shows the knife to us and tells us, induces us to deliver the bag, then that will amount to extortion amounting to robbery. Got it? This is extortion amounting to robbery, and in subsection 2 is telling about theft amounting to robbery. Now here immediately one explanation is been given. The offender is said to be present if he is sufficiently near to put the other person in fear of instant death or instant hurt or instant wrongful restraint. Means the offender should be in the presence. So you may put a question like how much present, how much difference should be there in between the two. So it is clearly mentioned the offender is said to be present if he is sufficiently near to put the other person in fear of instant death and hurt and instant wrongful restraint. Subsection 1, 2 and 3 are just explaining or defining as robbery. Okay. Now thereafter subsection 4, which states about punishment. Whoever commits robbery shall be punished rigorous imprisonment extend to 10 years and also fine. And if the robbery is committed on a highway between sunset and sunrise, the imprisonment is extended to 14 years. Okay. Now subsection 5 says that whoever attempts to commit robbery, means here robbery is not committed, just attempted. Whoever attempts to commit robbery shall be punished with imprisonment extend to 7 years and fine. Okay. Now subsection 6 states if any person in committing or attempting to commit robbery voluntarily causes hurt to such other person jointly concerned in committing or attempting to commit such robbery shall be punished with imprisonment for life, rigorous imprisonment for extending for 10 years and fine. Means here when the person is committing or attempting to commit robbery and that time they cause hurt to that person, then subsection 6 will apply. Okay. Section 309 deals with robbery. Now section 310, that is decoity. Robbery will amount to decoity when there are 5 or more persons. Means here the concept is like when 5 or more persons commit robbery, it will not be called as just robbery, it will be called as decoity. Okay. Now subsection 1 states when 5 or more persons conjointly, means together, conjointly commit or attempt to commit robbery, or where the whole number of persons conjointly committing or attempting to commit robbery and the persons present and aiding such commission or attempt amount to 5 or more, every person or so attempting or committing or aiding is said to commit decoity. Means here you are going to calculate the number of peoples to check whether it is robbery or decoity. You are going to calculate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 or more, how they should be? Some may be committing, some may be attempting, some may be aiding. So every person so committing, attempting or aiding, if they amount to 5 or more, then that robbery will be called as decoity. Okay. Now subsection 2 states whoever commits decoity, the punishment is imprisonment extend to 10 years and fine. Now subsection 3 is telling that if any one of the 5 or more persons they commit murder, each and every person will be liable. You can't say that, the group can't say that I am not committed. I was there but I am not committed. But okay, you were together. All of you will be dealt, they will be clubbed together. Every person, every one of those persons shall be punished with death or life imprisonment or rigorous imprisonment, minimum 10 years and also fine. Okay. Whoever makes any preparation for committing dacoity shall be punished, imprisonment extend to 10 years and fine. Here just preparation is been discussed. Okay. Subsection 5 states, whoever is one of 5 or more persons assembled for the purpose of committing dacoity, then the punishment is extend to 7 years and fine. Means section 310, subsection 1, defining dacoity, subsection 2, providing for punishment for dacoity, subsection 3 states that if murder is caused, then the punishment is being provided. Subsection 4 is telling that if preparation is done for dacoity. Subsection 5 is dealing that when persons assemble together to commit dacoity. And subsection 6 deals with that whoever belongs to the gang of dacoits, then the punishment is life imprisonment or rigorous imprisonment extend to 10 years and fine. Okay, means the person is a member of that gang who are dacoits, who are regularly committing dacoity, then he will be liable. Being a member of the gang will be liable under subsection 6. Okay, this is section 310. Now 311 states robbery or dacoity with attempt to cause death or grievous hurt. Means here what they are doing, they are planning and they are committing dacoity or robbery. It is just like if at the time of committing robbery or dacoity the offender uses any deadly weapon or causes grievous hurt to any person or attempt to cause death or grievous hurt, then the punishment is not less than 7 years. Okay. Now section 312, attempt to commit robbery or dacoity when armed with deadly weapons. Means these people, 5 or more persons are required here. When these people, they are attempting to commit dacoity or robbery, and while that they are armed with deadly weapons. If they are armed with deadly weapons, they will directly come under section 312. The punishment is not less than 7 years. Here minimum punishment is being mentioned, and the maximum punishment we should take as per section 309 or 310. If it is dacoity, then 310. If it is robbery, then 309. Okay. Now the last section is 313, punishment for belonging to the gang of robbers. Whoever belongs to any gang of persons associated in habitually committing theft or robbery, but not the gang of dacoits. Then why not gang of dacoits? Because the gang of dacoit is dealt under subsection 6 of 310. Therefore, here clearly it is mentioned, not being a gang of dacoits shall be punished with rigorous imprisonment extend to 7 years and fine. Means here the person is a member of or belongs to the gang of persons who are associated and habitually committing either theft or either robbery, but it should not be the gang of dacoits. Then the punishment will be extend to imprisonment extend to 7 years and fine. Okay, 309 to section 313 deal with robbery and dacoit. Okay, bye bye. See you in the next video.